What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? Today we're going to be looking at a beautiful song, and I think it's just a beautiful song. I think the entire aesthetic behind it is very cool. The melody is super cool. I know this video since a long time. It's actually one of the videos that actually got me into doing this on YouTube because I had so much to say about the video because I was actually surprised about it. But before we go into ITZY and WANNABE, we are going to say, if you have any videos you want me to review in the near future, then please put them in the comments below. I would love to see what you have to recommend for me. And again, it can be any type of video. It doesn't have to be K-pop related. It can even be Linkin Park for all I care. It can be anything. Put in the comments below because that is how you stay cool on this channel. But for now, guys, let's not waste any more time and let's jump right into ITZY and WANNABE. Awesome intro. And this is one of the main reasons why I already fell in love with the song. I always think that you always need to listen to the sound a little bit and then have like an intro that matches the visual. And what they did here is they kind of let the sound build up like this. And then this click happens and then it starts the video. I think this is super cool. And also the winding sound of the puppet or whatever she's winding. A lot of people contradicted on what I said, that they say, well, these are just sound effects, they should not fit the visuals. Well, in my opinion, they should. Because in my head, if I hear something that's being wound up, for in this case the puppet, I want to see it visually. If she was playing the piano while hearing this weird sound, this winding up sound, it wouldn't really match. But here, this is the first video that I ever saw in basically K-pop where this actually matched really well. And of course there's other videos that do the same, but here they did a fantastic job with it. And guys, to me it is very important actually. I love the flashing of the lights. It gives a little bit more of an aesthetic of like, we're not in a perfect world, things not good, and it looks a little bit more rough and it fits the entire scenery. And also what I like about the shots itself, they're nice, slow, and they don't drag on too much. They're very nice and calm to look at. This shoulder move, by the way, I don't know if it's something that a lot of people know, but this thing I tried, it is something that I feel I'm going to break my shoulder with. I think it's fantastic. But besides that, can I just say that the color palettes are just beautiful and the entire scene and the shots are, I don't know what it is, but everything has a nice, beautiful aesthetic to it. I mean, even the small little camera light we see here, it is super cool. And this is something that I think, I don't know, it just looks good, and especially for a group effort, aka now we're looking at ITZY, it just looks really nice. I love the camera work. I mean, the way it follows the shoulders, panning with it left and right, beautiful. This is how it should be done, and this is how I would have done it if they ever put me into the video work here. I would have said exactly the same. Follow the dancers, follow ITZY, follow whoever is on stage. I think this is the best way to execute any videography. Just awesome. Beautiful cuts, really on point. Really nice. Like I said, the color palettes here generally are really beautiful. And like I say with most videos, I think if you're a group, they should film everyone. And of course there are these small moments, you know, a little bit of fan service here and there, which are beautiful. But I think when it comes to the choreography, here they executed it beautifully. They really focus on the highlights. For example, here they're not doing too much with the legs, and therefore they're not really focusing on it, and the focus is on the hands more. Really cleverly filmed. Really nice. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, the only thing I don't like about the video so far are literally these drones. They just look very artificial. But then again, I think their budget focus wasn't really on CGI in this video anyway. As you can see by everything in this video, it's just real. Every location looks sellable to me. I don't know if they really filmed it in clubs, filmed it in a warehouse, I don't know, but it just looks aesthetically super real. So much effort put into all of this. So nice. Beautiful stage. Again, these beautiful slow shots are just complementing everything else. While everything is a little bit hectic in the background and the choreography is a little bit fast-paced, these moments really allow for the viewer to just slow down in the brain again and empathize what's happening in the video, slowly going on and seeing what's happening. I think this is how it should be done, and it's not a hectic mess, everything jumping around, everyone going crazy. This is just beautifully executed and adds also a lot to the story itself. I mean, it's not the worst. I mean, like I say, I'm not a fan of the drones, but I like how the focus is on the drone and then it focuses on her. Playing a bit with dimensions. The cuts are just awesome as well. Like, this is just awesome. The one thing that they do very cleverly here is they make everyone wear masks, so the focus is purely on her. And she's the only one with basically a light on top of her to make her the subject. As you can see here, you only have one, I don't know if it's a spotlight, I don't know what light source this is, but it's really focused on her. And I think this just looks great. I wonder how they did that with the effects though of this, I don't know if you can see it, these kind of swooshes going through it, like as if it was like something static. I don't know how they did it. I don't know if it's an effect. If someone can tell me in the comments below, I would love to know how they did it. But they did a fantastic job on the scene. I love that the focus is purely on her and it's not complicated to follow, even though there is so much happening. And they really made sure that it's still a very focused shot. Beautifully done. I get a bit of an Alice in Wonderland feeling here. I don't know what it is, but I think it's just the colors and the food and the aesthetics again. But again, it's a very wild shot. Like, so many things is everywhere. You know, we have food on the table, this very crazy backdrop, but the clothes that this member of ITZY is wearing really complements her not being confused with the entire shot. And I think it just is so beautiful to look at. You have enough time to look at all the shots and kind of see, okay, she's walking on the table, what is she going to hit with her foot, or what is she not trying to hit with her foot? But you can see the food, the chicken, the lobster, the background, everything is there, and it's just beautiful to look at. And I think they did a beautiful job, and I know I'm using the word beautiful a lot, but that's the simple way to say it. They did a fantastic job with this entire video so far. I also think it's interesting that, you know, that everyone is wearing masks, but no one is wearing masks to the point where I really want to focus on this individual or that individual. The focus again is on her, and I think it shows how beautiful she's implemented in this shot. Really, really well done. They really took their time and efforts in trying to make this video as good as possible. Again, slowing down the vibes, building up to something amazing. You know, this is what I think is important, especially for the mind. So many things are happening and you want to be able to focus on every small detail rather than just rushing through things. Amazing. I really wonder if they did this in post, but I heard that there are a lot of K-pop video teams that are doing this manually, aka this zooming in, zooming out, zooming in. I've seen Psy use this technique in many of his videos as well, but it is so hard to pull off. I don't know if you guys ever tried it, but pulling focus and pulling focal lengths on the spot really quick is really tough unless you have multiple people focusing on one camera unit, but that takes a lot of effort, and here they executed it just beautifully. In, out. And it's not confusing to look at all. Really nice. Yeah, this is really well done, just. You know, it just adds so much to the story that everything is just taking its time. And this is something that I don't like too much about Blackpink, for example. They're way too quick with their productions. They really are snappy with their video shots. And it's not something that I really enjoyed too much about them. But when I see ITZY videos, you know, they are really about a little bit story driven, you know, telling a bit about character development. I think it's just more aesthetically pleasing to look at, especially for the mind. And I don't run away after the video thinking, what actually happened here? Here, everything just makes sense. And I love the attitude of all the members. You can really see they enjoyed making this video. I think most of them took it really personal, actually. Again, I don't like the drones here, but it's okay, you know. Sometimes you don't have to like everything in a video to still make it a perfect or near perfect video. I love it. I love that everyone has a bit of a character development. That's cool though. And one more thing before I go into the final predicament of this video, I just want to say thank you for using as little CGI as possible. ITZY, keep it up. Whoever is your video team, keep using them. So that was WANNABE with ITZY, and I just want to be honest about it. I think it is one amazing video. The storytelling is there, the character development is there, the emotions are there. I really feel as if the members took the song a little bit personal and tried to make their own story, which is just so important to storytelling because it sells. It sells like hot pies in a beautiful weather. You know, people like hot pies, people like emotions, people like to share thoughts and ideas, and they did that with this video. I'm just going to start away with the grading, you know, guys. I'm going to keep it very simple. You know, simple is sometimes the best route, but this video really deserves a 10 out of 10. And the main reason is that everything is just executed beautifully. You as a viewer really have the time to analyze everything that's happening in the video, whether it is the backdrops, the elements on the tables, you know, what's happening on the dance floor, on, you know, the clothing, all these things you have time to watch. And it's not just snippets of everything jumping around with crazy effects or anything. It's really on beat, but with enough time for you to settle in and enjoy every moment of the clip. And I saw no scene which just happened too quick without explanation. Everything had a purpose. Everything was just executed beautifully on set. And that's the summary of this video. It is so beautiful to look at this video. But yeah, guys, what did you think of ITZY and WANNABE? Did you enjoy the video? Do you not like the video? Do you actually like the song? I like the song. Maybe you do as well. But just put it in the comments below. I would love to hear your recommendations. And like always, guys, if you did enjoy the video, please make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to support the channel. And of course, I'll see you on the next video. So catch you then and look forward to all your recommendations. Bye.